I kind of killed the video because I started in the middle, but this is the paper, the EasySubli paper. You can get them in sheets, so you can get it in the roll, but of course you can tell this one is the one that I got by the sheet, by the roll, not the sheet. My place sell it by the roll. So what you do is you just I cut it down to the 8x11 or the size that I actually needed, and just send it through the sublimation printer. When you send it through the sublimation printer, you weave it just like regular paper. I've already weaved it, so this is the image that we're going to be using. But once you have this image, what you do is you take the image and you set it under the heater. It's already been cut, but you set it under the press and let it I guess let this color saturate just a little bit, because on these you're not holding them under the press, as long as you hold for sublimation, if that makes sense. So since it's here under the heat, and of course why it being under the heat is going to activate the colors just a little bit. And on this one, we're just going to directly peel it off, and I've got vinyl to go with it too. So I'm going to hold it under the heat just a little bit. It doesn't say do this, but it's supposed to be under there for a couple of seconds, and I really don't have the time, so I'm just giving it a bit of heat in order to let the ink, for one, dry, and for two, makes it a little bit more vibrant just by sitting it under there. So I'm gonna let it sit there. I'm gonna go grab my shirt and get the vinyl and stuff like that, and I'll be right back over to it with this. I think the heat is supposed to be on 311 for 15 seconds. So that's what the heat is supposed to be. So I'm gonna let that sit there for a sec. Go grab my shirt. Looks decent. It's gonna be going on the red. I'm sure this is 100% cotton. So this one is going on the red 100% cotton shirt. I'm gonna just hit it real quick to get the wrinkles out, get the moisture and stuff like that out. Just real quick. Now that I've got it on there, what I'm going to do is take my vinyl. Well, I'm going to take my print and put my print back under it for a second while I go grab the vinyl. Now what I'm going to do is just pretty much peel this off. They sell a transfer sheet that you can use in order to do it, but I'm going to just peel this off and just place it directly on the shirt. But be careful, because this ink, it will mess up the shirt. Or it'll mess up the print, because the ink will spread. It just peels directly off. I try not to get a second grab on it, because I don't want the ink spreading. And once you peel it off, you just place it on the shirt. Simple and easy. And I've got vinyl that I'm going to be using also, so I'm going to go ahead and place my vinyl around it. Make sure it's all lined up. Bring it down here a bit. And then once it's lined up, then I put my, if you have a Teflon sheet, you can use a Teflon sheet, but this came with the EasySubli, or it came with the paper. So I just put it on there, and you can see through it to make sure that it is lined up the way that you want it lined up. And at this point, you just press. Press it at 311 for 15 seconds. stupid. Wow. Now on this, you can't wash it for 24 hours. Shucks. You can't wash it for 24 hours. So now that I have my vinyl off, I'm gonna just press it for another 5 seconds. Just to make sure that my vinyl is on there. You'll have a whole room that y'all can play in, and y'all just feel the need to be out. And that is the final result. It has this press print around it, but this press print will go away. It's only the heat on these shirts. I've worked with these shirts multiple times, but that's the outcome.